Hi everyone, welcome to our very last video in our Klara Markova series. It's quite sad that it's the last one. I've had such fun with this page. I've really enjoyed all of the lovely little pictures, and we have this ribbon to do today, and I've decided on a few colours to use for it. I sort of looked at what colours we've got going on around here and just picked something a little bit different. So I thought we could use the aubergine and the purple light. These are sort of pinky purples, I would say, pretty much. So I thought that would be fun. Let's just carefully put them down. I'm going to start with the aubergine and mark out some of the darker areas. I think this bit under here would probably be the darkest, and Klara has actually drawn some lines on there really indicating it's dark. I may even go in with a bit of black to make it really dark, but I will start with this and then decide later. I've got a little bit of dark here and quite a lot here, and Klara has actually done these dotty marks for us, so I am following those this time like that. There's a bit here and here. I'm going to actually follow her lines this time. I just checked you're in shot. I notched a page just the teensiest bit, and made me paranoid that you couldn't see. There we go. So that's the aubergine. Then we're going to use the purple, which is our next darkest colour, and really fill in quite a lot. So I'm going to leave those bits that I wanted to be really dark just as aubergine, and as I said, I'll probably return to them later. But I'm going to go over the other areas of aubergine with this purple to lighten it up a little bit. So although we're seeing that it's a darker area, we've got more of this pretty colour mixed in with it. I'm just trying to fade it towards the middle a little bit, like that. We'll do the same over here, so put in a heavy layer on top of the aubergine and then start to fade it towards the middle. Like that, and I'll come in with my other colour. Now here we have got this darker area here, but I don't want to, I'm going to keep it light over the words. So what I think I'm going to do is sort of draw myself a line. Whoops, doesn't matter that that's done that. And then just draw that in, fade it a bit towards the writing, but I'm not going to go over that writing in this colour. I shall use the slightly lighter colour, and then it will just show at the website. Obviously this is the website where I got this download from, and there are other downloads too, so if you enjoyed this page, go and have a look, because you will find that there's lots of other things to discover. She's got a card, there's bookmarks, there's a couple of full pages, I think, or at least one. So this is my lightest colour. I'm going to fiddle with this first, again just going in quite lightly across here. I don't want it to be really dark, but I want it to have some colour. But I want you to see that there's some shine, and we'll do the same over here, because this is, I think, a sort of satiny ribbon which would have some shine to it. Now here I'm going to do a little bit on the edge. I want there to be a little bit of pink colour going on. I think you can probably buy Klara's books on her website too, but I'm not sure whether they're on there or whether they're easier to buy on Etsy. But there'll be a link to her shop and all that information, so you can get her books if you haven't got any. So I'm just doing a general colour across there. Now I'm going to start thinking about where I want it darker and fading it, because it doesn't look to me to be dark enough and light enough. It's not enough contrast. That's the word I'm looking for, contrast. sounded very posh then. Sometimes I think I sound really posh, it's quite funny. Just tidying up really now. Right, I am going to get a black and add a few details just to darken up a few of the areas. So I'm using the Ivory black. What I'm going to do is in here, I'm just going to do a bit at the top of this area and then fade it down a bit, because there would be more of a shadow coming from the top of the ribbon, like that. And then I'm thinking a little bit in there. And let's, oops, define that line down there. And so the same here, a little bit there. Define that line down there. A bit more, maybe just a touch on each corner. Now I want to just blend that in a little bit. I'm going to grab my Aubergine, oops, there you go. And particularly on these corners, just go over the black. And just blend it in a bit, tone it down a tiny bit, and here, I might do a bit there, like that. I'm going to do a bit more in that corner. Oh, sorry, my husband just rang me, so I can't remember quite what I was doing. I think I was darkening up these corners just a little bit, wasn't I? He rang me to say, sorry, were you in the middle of making a video? Yeah. And never mind. He was worrying about something, but I think he was being a little... I'm not sure what the word is. Over worrying. I'm not sure. Anyway, a purple light. I tried to tell him I'm just going to do this top bit really lightly because I don't think it's showing up quite enough for my liking. Yeah, I think what he was worrying about wasn't that important. It's something we can deal with if it happens. Right. I am going to finish there. I sort of feel sad to finish because it's the end of the page. Hang on, I will just straighten that up for a quick photo, a quick snap of the camera, and then I'm going to zoom out so you can see the whole page. Hopefully you can see your whole page finished if you have been colouring along, but if you haven't, you can have a look. Now my lamp is a bit glary at the top, isn't it? I can't really, actually I could change the position of my lamp, hold on.